So last week, where we last left off, Fukuda revealed that the youth team is actually playing out of position. And last week, I said I wasn't bothered by it due to the inherent advantages that they have. And in this episode, holy shit, guys. Most of what I said last week is apparently true, even though some of them are actually just predictions of mine. And right now, I am feeling like a prophet. But man, do I wish I would rather be a football player right now than feeling like a prophet. Anyway, let's run the details down piece by piece. When this kid did his depressive monologue, my first reaction, I'm genuinely disappointed in him and everyone who shared the same mental condition. Like, really. If this particular scene teaches anything, it's that if you want to go pro, your first lesson is not a football skill. Rather, it's the realization that everything is against you and everything will be unfair. If someone like him gets depressed simply because his opponents are playing out of position and are still crushing him, then from a coaching perspective, he's just not it, chief. Like, there's no way a coach would take a diva like that kid. Not a chance. Second detail of the day, when Aoi finally snapped back and decided to play more intensely, I love that part. Because simply put, his mental fortitude is what really wins games. No diva bullshit, no hero play, just down and dirty, tactical and strategic football. All being done by instinct and innate talent. And seeing that in anime form, it's a fucking chef's kiss, mate. Third detail of the day goes to Akutsu. You see, this man, he basically proved me right about one-touch passing. Last week, I said in my review that one component of a successful one-touch game is an opposition defense consisting of multiple Harry Maguires. And simply put, Aoi is everything Harry Maguire isn't. And Akutsu's face says it all. And if you're a Manchester United fan, you know to yourself, you'll rather sign Aoi than relive the day that you bought this Premier League clown for 80 million. Like, most expensive defender just because he's English and had a few quote-unquote good games for England. What a fucking joke. All 19 Premier League clubs have erected statues for him. But Old Trafford, Limao, lol. Fourth detail, well, I don't know if the manga gave this a name, but I'll begin referring to this skill of Aoi as the Eye of Odin. Why? If you're not familiar with Norse mythology, Odin is a wise god. And oftentimes, he uses a crow to see and parse what's happening out there. And how's that related to Aoi? He's basically doing just that in the field, analyzing it and playing accordingly with the given information. And to present the thinking mind of a player like this, it's a beautiful sight to see, if you'll ask me. And one last detail before I end this review, when Aoi asked Fukuda why the youth team was playing out of position, I was mostly right once more. It's all part of the training. It's all practice for them to understand other positions other than their own. And the only thing that I wasn't able to account for last week was that Fukuda intended to have the youth players assess the candidate's mental strength. And to me, that's actually an awesome training activity. And with that said, that's basically it for me for this episode. I know there's more to discuss outside of what I've mentioned, but I think these are the important ones for now. And as always, I thank you all for watching and see you guys next week.